Elon Muskले भनेका छन् biggest threat to mankind. That's what he said. This is the biggest threat to mankind ever. Might have to build that rocket ship very fast and run away to Mars very soon. Like I mentioned earlier, Henry Kissinger said, the American diplomat said, artificial intelligence arms race has already started, and it's going to be who's gonna get build the best mousetrap. Stephen Hawking had said, development of full AI will end the human race. It will take off and redesign itself. That is something that scared me. त्यो पढिसकेपछि चाहिँ त्यो एउटा लाइनले चाहिँ बन्न त बन्यो, बनिसकेपछि उसले आफै सिक्छ र उसले आफूले आफै बनाउँछ. यसमा सत्यता कतिको छ? How much truth is in this that it's created now, the brain's created, like we were talking off air. Now it's gonna make the brain, I don't know, bigger or smarter, maybe put empathy in it, I don't know, wisdom in it, and learn in an exponential rate. Is this true? Is this what happens?
There's some truth to it. Basically, especially now, some of the generative systems is able to code, right? It can create software. Now, that, in one hand, is amazing for engineers, and especially non-engineers too, where they want to build something and they don't need help of engineer, and they can say, okay, can you code this for me? And engineers are already using as sort of a colleague and an assistant system that can help create code. Now, once you have a system that can create code, it can write AI code, right? So you have an AI system that can create AI systems. Now, how that evolves is yet to be seen, right? How accurate it is. It's not at the level where extremely accurate yet on writing like a perfectly new AI code that nobody had thought of, and it just came up with the idea and it would write on its own. It's not there yet, but it could be not too far off, right? So त्यो हिसाबले AI system creating AI system is true. It is possible. Now, will it start to optimize itself to a level where similar to movies like, HAL or Skynet and
That's what I was getting into.
Right, where it is saying, okay, I'm not going to let anybody unplug the energy supply, so I'm going to figure out how to, because I have access to all the building, I'm going to lock everybody out from any place that could unplug me, and then I'm going to change all things. That's a little far off. At least
Not impossible.
Not completely impossible, but it's a little far off. Because at the end of the day, it's right now, at least oilego AI systems are, especially generative AI, especially large language models, are just trained on a lot of data that we created.
That's exactly what I was trying to understand earlier off air.
Yeah.
We created the data.
Yes.
We are the ones who wrote everything, who created, who've written let's say, example, articles, or things have happened. We've gone out and taken the videos, we've written tweets. So the AI is grasping information from all of this.
Yes.
Is there going to be a day when AI is going to capture information by itself from, let's say, microphone or camera, or just, I'm not even talking about creating information, but at least grabbing information. Even right now, we're all linked to some kind of system right now.
Yeah.
So maybe it could turn on the cameras by itself and just start capturing things by itself. How far are we from something like that? Or is that possible right away?
That is possible.
Right now in 2023.
In the sense that you could instruct the AI system to figure out the best possible way to, collect every possible data from this particular industry, section, people, and whatnot, and have AI make a go at it, right? So you may have seen some of these examples where somebody said, okay, I have $100, try to make the most money out of it.
Most money out of it, yeah.
And there are systems like AutoGPT where it starts to reprompt itself saying, okay, this is an overall task I have to do, so what are the other things I have to do? And then it finds the answers, and then it gets additional questions. And to answer those questions, it reprompts itself and so forth. And it starts to repeat itself on extrapolating from a very simple top-level question saying, okay, find as much data as possible or collect as much information as possible from all these sources, figure it out, and doing its own thing on almost recursively to collect as much. So त्यो possible छ र कति
भइ पनि रहेछ
because some of the internet, the way it's crawled and so forth, right? There's a lot of AI systems being used to crawl internet and so forth, and recursively find more information. Yeah.
How many things do you know that I cannot ask? तपाईले हाम्रो क्लिप एकदमै एन्जोय गर्नुभयो होला अब पुरै भिडियो हेर्नको लागि चाहिँ युट्युबमा सब्स्क्राइब गर्न नबिर्सिनु होला This program is brought to you by Vyas Studios.